welcome. It's the Highline herd. We're here riding on the trail to leg up the boys today and wanted to just kind of tune in and tell you guys what's going on. Getting ready to get on the trail. Since the Pony Express is going to be trotting or cantering the entire duration, we have to leg up our boys. This includes a lot of trotting and cantering on the trail. So we're taking a little breather, doing a little bit of walking. And the reason we're walking...
So when you're trying to leg up a horse, you can't just trot or canter the entire time. For a horse to actually recover and for their respiratory rate to return back to normal, you need to walk them. Not stand still, you have to walk. So we're walking them to let their respiratory and everything go back to normal, give them a little bit of a break, and then we're going to go back to trotting and cantering. That is the safest way to build their muscle and build their endurance without risking harm to them. We are riding on a fairly flat stretch, which is why we can do this to the degree we are today.
Oh yeah.
If you're in a super hilly area, even at a walk, it is going to wear your horse down faster.
Yeah.
So be aware of that if you're legging up in a hillier area. You're not going to be able to ride for as long, and you're not going to be able to ride at certain speeds as quickly as we can.
Yeah. So it's just a good rule of thumb is pay attention to your horse. If they're breathing hard, maybe slow it down a little bit and let them catch their breath. If they're sweating, let them get some air. If there's water that you can swing by and get them a drink or cool off their legs, that's always a good thing to do too.
Fantastic day at Caesars Creek. We are just hand walking the ponies for a minute to decompress and cool down. Valor, come on. But we did run into a little snag. So Valor broke his reins and Willie broke his reins. So we're hand walking them to give them a little breather, but once we get to a stopping point where we're not in the way, we now have to fix our reins, don't we?
Yeah. And it's a good reminder too, even when you maintain your equipment and check your equipment, things can still happen on the trail.
Yeah, usually we have extra lead ropes on hand, and today we didn't bring them. So of course, today's the day.
Today's the day. We get our steps in too. They're making up for it.
Yep. At least they're pretty.
Yeah.
So we are practicing the importance of just hanging out for a little bit and letting the horses settle. So Valor's breathing is back to normal. He is all good after our rather hard ride. We're getting ready to finish up and head back to camp now, especially because he broke his reins, as you can see there. And Willie broke his reins, as you can see the dangly bits.
And it wasn't like an accident, like they tripped and fell or got away from us. It was more of just wear and tear of the leather itself.
In Willie's case, yes, Valor stepped in his.
Yeah.
But that came down to me not holding the reins properly.
Yeah.
But right now, we are just giving Mr. Willie a chance to see the boats because he does not like the boats.
He doesn't like the boats. He doesn't like the sound. He doesn't like anything coming off of them. And he doesn't like what they are in general. So as you can see, he's really tense. His heart is beating extremely fast. If I were to get on him right now, he's just going to try to bolt and run and get away from the scary thing behind us. I'm actually surprised that he peed. He usually doesn't pee on the trail. So he's just letting it all out, and I know he is.
So this is your reminder that getting after your horses when they're anxious isn't going to help.
No.
You
But
got to
at least
bring
moving
everything
them-
back down.
Moving them back.
Reminding them to mind their manners, but not bringing the energy up is the key.
Yeah.
They can mind their manners even if they're anxious and even if they're in pain.
If you give me the camera, I'll show his chest a little too. So you can see, oh, thank you. You can see he's breathing really hard and heartbeat is really fast because he's anxious, he's nervous, he's freaked out.
And you can see based on the sweat level on both of them,
They had a good workout.
we've gotten a good ride in today.
Yeah.
So we're going to call it once Willie settles down a little bit and we're going to head back to camp.
Yippers.
But we had a good ride. The boys held up really well.
So we are here riding Mr. Valor, and he's doing good. Shelby decided to go ahead and hop up on Willie because he was not calming down, even just walking in hand, and his anxiety was getting the best of him and he wasn't listening. She had an idea on how to try to help him, because what I was doing was not working. So I let her get up on him and work him for a little bit. Well, I just kind of meander in the back with Valor. So yeah, we're just kind of moseying along the trail, and oh my god, he's like a rocking horse. It goes like this. Not used to it compared to a Mr. Willie. It's pretty though. Oh no! So we're here getting buckets of water for the ponies to drouse them down. Ready? Oh, cold.
Must be nice having a short horse.
It's very nice. Go ahead. We're hosing the horses down. There we go. Tall horse problems. Now they're just kind of chilling.
We just got the boys loaded to head out, but always make sure your trailer is latched, and always make sure your ponies are good, make sure your vents are open, make sure your doors are all closed, and make sure your hookup is good.